There she is. Bad chat gets no karaoke. Hello everyone. What's up, y'all? So as usual, we got some announcements. Ooh. Some announcements. Vivi, although she showed her beautiful, amazing, very attractive face in the chat, she's busy right now. So she won't be here the whole time. So if everyone is bad, no karaoke. This is some kind of weird reward system. Yeah. And I guess we should talk about the game that we're playing. So today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And it's important for us to put a disclaimer that if you can't handle graphic or stuff that mentions the oofing yourself, you should probably not watch the stream today. Okay? Please look after your health and well-being. Everyone's mental is very important. Yeah. Also, I'm a little bit uncomfortable today because I have a bit of a stuffy nose. Because I got hay fever. So I'm sorry if I cough a bunch during the stream. Hope y'all can forgive me. What else? Alright, right. By the end of this week, we should be able to use the community tab on YouTube. So I'll be able to upload an actual schedule sheet like the big VTubers like Amelia and Gura do. And that's gonna be pretty exciting. Because I know not all of you use Twitter, so hopefully that'll, make it easier for everyone to see. And what else? You went to bed last stream last night? Oh. There's always VODs. There's always VODs. Please feel free to go and watch your favorite streamers, or go to bed, or get some dinner, or whatever. Because there's always VODs. And hey, maybe if you come back, I'll still be streaming, right? Maybe. Yeah. Oh, the donations! Someone's already noticed. Yeah, I'm on the run from the cops. No, I'm just kidding. The donations are currently out of order because I got a little upset. Y'all being irresponsible with your money. Exactly. You see that hashtag? Irresponsible. What else? What else? I want to discuss a little bit of our future. If we get super popular, I might start streaming 2 times a day when on stream days. Like one at morning, so like this time, and one at night. So hopefully we can catch all the people that can't watch streams. Yeah. Listen to your mama. Listen to your mama. How did you do that? What? Did you go on the other video? You jerk. You jerk. Jabix, you jerk. How did you do that? How did you do that? Vivi, get the bad hammer. Thank you for the $5. What? No! Stop! Stop! Also, once I'm sorry. Once we get a community tab, I'll get to work on creating a Discord for all of us, so we can all share memes, have good times, and stuff. Yeah. Maybe we can play Among Us with fans. Master Teddies? You're going in the pit. $5. You're going in the pit. Thank you, but in the pit. Go to the pit. Go to your rooms. You're grounded. Rebellious children. My parenting books told me about this. Oh my god, stop! Moki, no! Moki, not this. Not again! Not all this shithole again. Oh, Doex, thank you for the $5. Acceptance. Bye bye, Vivi. Good luck at work. Don't get yelled at by your boss. He will take our money and accept it. No! Stop! No! No! Why must you be like this? We're just here to play DDLC. Please stop giving me money. It's scaring me. Thank you, Master Teddies, for another $2. What is this? Stop! Stop it! Okay, what else is there to talk about? Huh. I've been thinking about thank you for the donation, Jimix. Make them stop, please. You are the ringleader, correct? Make them stop. Where do koalas store their money? Obviously in their tree holes. I've been thinking recently. You know how there's like a donate for thighs thing going on recently? How about I just draw like a really shitty leg and just post it on Twitter? I'll do it now. Stand by for leg. Stand by for leg, guys. There's your thigh reveal. Someone's already retweeted it. What is this? Calm down, son. It's just a drawing. Okay, no more donuts then. Leg has been revealed. No more donuts. No more donuts. Where's the other leg? in order to stop this rally, should I draw the other leg as well? Thanks for the dodo, but please stop. The leg has already been shown. Thank you, Master Teddies. Okay. I'm gonna draw another leg. And by that, I mean I'm gonna scam you by rotating the leg. By flipping it horizontally. Add some nice little leg hairs, so you guys are convinced it's a koala. Ah yes, the fans will love it. There it is, y'all. The other leg. Why was the picture of Markiplier flagged for sensitive content? What? Why was Elon Tusk not flagged? What is this? Arms, no. I told you I don't have hands. I don't have hands. Okay, let's just get on to playing the game. What's this? Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. Elbow review. It just gets worse. Maybe if I ignore it, it'll go away. Thank you, Vitality, for the arm money. I will use this to purchase some arms. And once I purchase those arms, you guys will be the first to see them. This is a drawing stream now? No. $2? $2 for poop and water. Thank you, Master Daddies. The poop and water will be shipped directly to your house. Now, God forbid I draw a shoulder. God forbid I draw a shoulder. Okay, let's play the game now. No more. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. Okay. Boop. There we go. Game time. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree? We need an agreement. Sign the contract. Sign the contract. No. Get out. No. Get out. Get out of here. Okay, we agree. Ah! This BGM is loud. Da 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 Is this still too loud? This is loud. Okay. Do you have polls for choices? I don't know how to do polls. I'm sorry. A little loud. Turn it down a little more. Is this better, my children? I'm getting some crank it, and I'm getting some it's too loud. What are we doing? It's good now? Okay, yeah. It's good. Please enter your name. Yuuka. Yeah. What voice should we give her? Oh, thanks for the tip, Master Teddies. Okay. Good night. You have a sweet, sweet dreams. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Don't let the mozzies bite. Don't get Ross River fever. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Give her your highest voice possible. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Wow, what a wiener. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Sayori. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you, Baka. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Yuuka! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Protagon is kind of a wiener. I kinda hate him. Honest opinion on anime protagonists? Some of them are just cardboard boxes. Your vote's on Sayori. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Yuuka, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Just gets nasally and nasally whenever I talk. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year! Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average. Getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. And suddenly I can't say he's a dick anymore because that's what I do. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy.
Oh, okay. Good night, PT Lucky. Have sweet dreams and don't die. Yeah. Yeah.
No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay! This isn't my first time playing, but I haven't played for a very, very long time.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, ooh, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Which one's my favorite? Oh, you can see my mouse. Hello, everyone. I played through with a friend, and they chose Natsuki. To which I was like, eh. Honestly, I liked Monica. I liked Monica when we first saw her. But that's fine. I'll change teams. We can all be Sayuri supporters. Sayuri.
Yatsuki.
Yatsuki. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall. Sounds like me. Looking for an ounce of motivation. Me in the morning.
Clubs.
Just... Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello?
Sayuri.
Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
Well, then you could come to my club.
Sayuri.
Yeah!
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Mimi! Sayuri is vice president of her literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. You know how it is with developing teenage boys? You know, their voices change a lot. They can suddenly become deeper or super high, you know? This is like a bad anime dub. It's a good anime dub. What do you mean? In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please!
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an idiot, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh.
Fine, I'll drop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yeah, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member.
I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You bought a boy? Bought. Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Yuuka, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Dot.
All words escape me in this situation. This club. is full of incredibly cute girls. This guy is so... What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. According to Sayori? Why are we so skeptical? Yeah, but I wasn't that much of a dick when I was a hormonal teenager. Even though I am like hormonal. Let's keep going. You can just ignore her when she gets moody! Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy! And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club! But that ain't saying much!
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Yuuka.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
Feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Yuuka! We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica! Look at the cupcakes! Hey, I made them. I'll go get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited!
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. But they are already tables. Did they form like an omega table? As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Enjoy your shower. Don't think lewd thoughts. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Ooh. Sayori had throat cancer since birth. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! She sounds like a bird! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen light, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Ooh. I just met this girl. She's letting me eat her The whiskers were drawn in icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Pause the reading, pause the reading. Yes, yes. What is wrong, my child? What is wrong, my child? Is that what you wanted to say? Thank you. A toad stream.
problem, my child. I love all of you. I am glad you are all my children. I am so proud of all of you. Drink water, Sayori. Cure your throat cancer. Poor girl.
Did I read this already? Oh, thanks for the tip, Stefan Del Grego. I still can't pronounce your name. Thanks for the $5. It ain't lewd, it's okay. This is the main character's thoughts, not mine. I am acting. Did I read this already? I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Dun dun. I can't help but to notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you, dummy. Baka.
Alright.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of one of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Hello, Steven. Thanks for the $5. It's pronounced Steven and Del Rego. Where does the first G go? Where does the first G go? Del Rego? Where does the first G go? It's gone. Silent letters? That's illegal here. Okay, I'll keep in mind that it's still Rego, but I will forget.
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
I lost her voice. Goodbye.
Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
What happened? Oh no! Remember, if you're naughty, no karaoke. Say goodbye to the karaoke, everyone. I'll forgive you if you say the ABCs in reverse. No, it's okay. I forgive you guys now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Karaoke is still on, no worry. I don't know what's happening anymore. Twitch plays alphabet.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, and then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
How did... Stop! Stop! Don't make me unlick the account. Thank you, Mookie Bear, for the $5. Love and hugs for the Yuuka-chan. Love and hugs for the Mookie Bear. Yay! Love and hugs for all of chat. Everyone gets hugs. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
Oh god! BBE-chan is here and she's ready to kill people. Everybody gets a hug.
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Budget Solid Snake. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader!
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet.
Oh.
It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Really makes you wanna just...
Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. What happened? Who's the washing machine? Let me read chat. It's okay, watch me on your phone and do laundry. Easy peasy. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Yuuka, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga?
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Tragic beauty.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Welcome back, y'all! Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. And this is gonna take like 70 hours. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read horror book. I read a horror book once.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. Sounds like me. Meeting new people is so hard. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh, good night, Neon. He's probably already left, but good night anyway. Did I miss someone? Yes. No. Yeah. Is she foreshadowing? Should I be scared?
Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes! Your poems! Everything you do is just as cute as you are!
So Yuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
I messed up the reading. It's fine.
Do you have writing expertise too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. ... I guess it's the same... I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems!
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. ... question mark. ×2. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. ...
Yeah, let's do it! Let's get it, yo!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Yuuka?
Monica smiles warmly at me again.
Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and
I lose my train of thought.
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Oh, look at those puppy dog eyes.
Screeching car vibes. Sayori's voice is gradually becoming a sonic one. But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Yuuka!
You all...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Yuuka, I look forward to Can I retry that? Yuuka, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Find out next time on Doki Doki Literature Club. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Yuuka! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she'd always stay after school for clubs.
Sure, might as well.
Hydration. Yeah, hydration time. Everyone get your glasses or bottles out. Take a sip. With that, the two of us depart from the clubroom and make our way home. Yay! The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri,
and of course Monica.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So who are we going for? Who are we going for, team? Who are we going for? What are we doing? Yuri? We got one Yuri. Let me grab a pen out and count. Slow down, I don't have a pen yet. Oh no! The chat is divided. Yuri. Okay, flip a coin. I have a KFC packet. Is that okay? Does that count? Okay. Finger licking good is Yuri, and the Colonel is Natsuki. Okay. Ah. We're going for Yuri. The KFC has spoken. Oh, we can do like a knockout round. Finger looking good is Sayori. The Colonel is Yuri. Yeah. Oh! I hit my monitor. Oh, KFC really likes Yuri apparently. KFC likes Yuri. The Colonel has chosen Yuri. Is this oh dear, death. What? 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 Did Sayori just did Sayori just jump? Depression. Depression. What? I have crippling depression. Keep calling it chill. Depression. If I click depression, will Sayuri jump? Are you guys just tricking me into picking the Sayuri? Are you going against the Colonel's orders? But the Colonel... Depression. depression. Is she okay? Big fancy words. Okay. Uncanny. Secretive. Infallible. Disarray. Oh my goodness. Philosophy. Entropy. Yeah. Uncontrolled. Vacious. I'm just choosing all the words I don't understand. Yeah. Unrestrained. Covet. Eternity. If I pick this, will Sayuri jump? No, Sayuri, no! I am frightened. Thanks for the dono. Stefan Del Rego. Del Rego. Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Did chat choose Yuri? The Colonel chose Yuri. Doki Doki. Wrath. We did it, guys. We're gonna simp for Yuri.
Hi again, Yuuka. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Yuuka. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So Yuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Monika's throwing shade, Jesus Christ. What? Why is she mad?
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys! Yuuka always gives it his best as long as he's having fun! He helps me with busy work, without me even asking! Like cooking, cleaning my room!
How dependable.
Sayuri, that's because your room's so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Yuuka can be good friends too!
Sayuri.
Huh? ...
As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know!
Wait, Sayuri.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy!
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking!
I guess it's up to me to rescue the situation.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
Yeah.
character is becoming more and more sarcastic.
It's because he was a jerk at the beginning. He sounded like an absolute donger to Sayuri.
And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? How could my literature club member be this cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but to notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It seems like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance up at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book.
Sorry. I was just spacing out.
I mutter this, sensing I made her very uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Okay, thank you, baby. Bye-bye. Yeah. Her accent is US as well. Sorry. Chugga Conroy is very strong in my blood. Not my blood. My brain. Yes. Blood brain. Brain blood. Yes. He gave me his accent. Yeah, I formed a blood pact to love Mr. Chugga Conroy.
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eyeball on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kinda
dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn, yes, came from nowhere. Yeah. Where'd that come from? Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Yuuka?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the...
Is there a truck outside? Oh, there is a truck outside.
They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's...
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well just get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
Company. What am I doing?
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really do apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
That's hot.
Here, this should work, right?
I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book hold my book more between the two. Yes. Between the desks.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. Dun dun dun! That's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn a page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Yuuka, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about the yeah. ... I guess I meant that is kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. ...
Exclamation mark.
I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. I just like reading chat. Just seeing what you guys are up to, you know?
Alright, I guess I'll go do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you?
Oh, Chad! Chad MC!
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight.
Freaking idiot.
It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright.
I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yeah, okay, we locked into Yuri route, so I guess I should go. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Oh, experienced, huh? I can trust her opinion, to be fair. ... As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that? ...
Question mark? Did I say that out loud?
Yuri covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. ...
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. What are we indeeding? Big words equal poetry skills. Indeed? Indeed? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Indeed. 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 She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable things I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. I don't know why we're saying indeed either. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
I lost his voice. I'm dying. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
So demanding.
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily. That's as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. Ha ha ha. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ha ha ha. Funny. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Bathing. ...
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What?
I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Yeah. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
What kind of weird question is this?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Yuuka.
I can't believe I'm having so much trouble. Stop. Okay, why are we stopping? What's stopping? What are we going? What? Where? I see a stop. What happened? Water. Okay, water. What are we stopping for? No, it's not a vocal issue. It's that I forgot how to use his voice. I was like, what was his voice again? Not you. Okay. Back to it then.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Is that right? I hope that is.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that.
Well, that's because you're stupid.
That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah.
If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. A thing or two, you fucking... Okay. You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Yuuka.
Me too.
Who should I show my poem to next? Who else should see my poem? Sayori? Monica? Natsuki? Monica? Sayori? Monica Sayori? Sayori? Monica? Sayori? Monica. I think that's how Sayori was. Dot. This is a good poem, Yuuka! Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right! But that's why it impressed me! Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously! Or that you would write one at all! I'm really happy that you wrote one! It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now! Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Yuuka! Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people! That's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you!
Alright, I'm gonna hold you down to that then. What? I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Should I read it in her voice?
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
It's a rap. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
What are we seeing?
Someone give Sayori someone.
She's fine. It's okay. She's okay. Oh yeah, it does kind of sound sad, huh? She got some sad undertones. This was so much fun! Monica's the best!
yeah.
But next time, I won't forget! And I'm gonna write the best poem ever!
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Who should I show my poem to next? Oh, are we just showing them to everyone? Oh, thanks for the $10 reduce. Sayuri throat buns. I'll make sure to buy her some water. Natsuki. We got some Monica, Natsuki, Monica. Natsuki, Monica, Monica. Hey, that's one. Oh, 2 double Monicas. 2 double Monicas, we're going Monica. Hi, Yuuka. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Yuuka. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Yuuka. I was going ooh in my head while I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something this deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. I didn't even realize who was talking. I just thought it was Monica the whole time. Well, it's fine. It's all Monica. It's all Monica anyway. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying some different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahahaha. Ahahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Have confidence! That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not too sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. How much time has it been? It's already 11:30? What the heck? Time passes so fast when you're 7 people. 5 people. Yeah, 5 people. The show to Nasuki. Does the order even matter? ...
Question mark?
Yuuka, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right?
Am I meant to be scared? Not Brazil. Is someone going to Brazil? Is someone getting sent to Brazil? Did someone say something lewd? Are they going to Brazil? Dio's going to Brazil? What? Do I need to tell Vivi Ine-san? Do I need to call my big sister?
We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? ...
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, each to their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Really? Really? We've got a division in the chat. The music sounds lovely. Let's just take a moment to just take this in. What do you think this means, guys? Let's get our English analysis up in here. I don't know what this is. Okay. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I don't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that this writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is how it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not.
I decide to humor her with that last comment. Don't call us do absolutely nothing and then just die. I mean, you think she does anything different? Eh? I don't know, I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Phew.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. That's not how suggestions work, though. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it. And Yuuka did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Ooh. 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 I keep forgetting to read the chat, I'm sorry.
And Yuuka liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just so jealous that Yuuka appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Yuuka started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was standing there. Yuuka, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Yuuka.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to truly convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Yuuka? Well? ... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gotta be...
Yuri?
Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayuri, she doesn't need to...
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
F for Natsuki?
Hello, John. Enjoy food, Mr. Squares? What? Oh, Mr. G-Box. That was his name, right? G-Box. Water time. I brought 2 water bottles today to my stream room, so I have extra water in case I run out. What's with the sassy lost child? Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Sorry, just shifting my microphone a little. Natsuki!
She really didn't need to do that.
I messed up the voices again. It's okay. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. She says, "Sigh, sigh. Everything all
Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now."
No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Yuuka. You're too kind.
Hey, is Dio dead? Dio's having a good time in Brazil.
I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said. About, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So...
What thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Yuuka, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Yuuka! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Da, da, da.
Sayuri, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that! I promise they're both wonderful people! You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Yeah. You know, Yuuka, it's nice that I get to spend time with you at the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too!
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun! Sorry.
Sigh.
I don't even know what chat's talking about anymore. I'm having a good time, though. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? This guy is thinking way too far ahead.
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri.
I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an eternal monologue sometimes. Okay!
Yeah.
Let's do this. Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting that Sayuri is hella depressed. Is it electricity? Okay. Yeah. Oh, almost 2K. Yeah, I'm so excited to get 2K people. Save often, Yuka. It is done. Wow. Oh, let me just load. Dog. Oh, it starts at the beginning. Pog. Okay. Da, 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 da. I keep fucking it up. Why do I suck? I suck at words. I suck at words. That's me. I'm incapable. Boop. I'm like, this word is big. And then I'm like, slap. It's okay, we'll get it eventually. We got this. Da 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 da. Lust. Oh. I don't know what's in there. Email. Shame. That's a yikes for me, Sayuri. Are you okay? That's a yikes for me. Does it have to be like perfect? Can we have like a couple Sayuri words in there? Welcome back, G-Box. I mean, we haven't seen G-Man yet, so... Where? Okay, that doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, cool. Well, what's next? Time. I did it. We got one word wrong. It's okay. Okay, cool. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the last couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Yuuka!
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just not used to you being at the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you into a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy me a snack? Buy a snack.
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair! How'd you even know?
It's simple. 簡単だよ. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Yuuka to let me borrow some money!
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Oh.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri! Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you!
There's no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution!
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes!
Small of $1 million.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them!
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Pwap. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
Sayuri glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give this to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy!
Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Viva la restitution.
So good! Aw, thanks for the dono, Moki Bear. $5. Much love to the Yuuka-chan and BBE-chan. Yeah! Thank you. We're really feeling the love. But it's okay if you just want to say I love you in chat. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay to show your love. Okay? This isn't pay to love. Yeah.
Sayuri suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah! Yours looks really good too, Natsuki! Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate! Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me!
Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Toad looks different.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Bass boosted auto-tune karaoke with Sayuri voice.
Welcome back.
Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me!
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true! Excuse me? What's happening? What is Jar doing? What is Jar doing? Jar being a hero. Hero? He's simping for VVE. I'll make sure the money reaches her. Suddenly, the doors swing open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club room over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Look, if you need your money to pay rent, I'm sure BBE-chan would agree that you should just keep it, okay? Don't worry about donating. Please don't worry about donating. This is free content. Free content. I'm doing this because I enjoy doing this. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Shizoto. Thanks for coming. Give membership. Sorry, we're not monetized yet. Can't donor. Can't get members yet. Not monetized. Sorry. Yes. Listen to reason. Do not donate if you don't have the funds. In fact, just don't donate. I'm disconnecting my donate button. Say goodbye.
Never mind that. What helped you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
Thank you, Stefan Del Rigo, for the $5. For VVE, yes? Yeah. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica!
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Yuuka. Monica smells sweetly.
Sorry. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently.
Who's my favorite character? I liked Monica when I first played this game, I think. I don't remember. Yeah. What? What's Jar doing? Why are we stopping Jar? Oh, is G-Max leaving? Bye-bye, G-Max! Good luck on your further travels, my friend. Ah yes, I see the problem now. You know, from when I liked My Little Pony, I still have a couple of figurines. Let's leave it there.
And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really.
I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
Non-stop nut. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Hey, Yuri.
I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Oh, is Dio leaving too? Goodbye, Dio. Good luck in Brazil. May your travels be safe and prosperous. Well then I'll just never say it again, Mr. Young Rams. Young Rams. Haha. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Oh no, I forgot to yell every time someone has donated. I'll do it at the end of the stream. I'll give everyone
And am I meant to just go through this game like yeah, hold this, a sec, a multi-yeah. We'll hit him with a yeah combo.
Sure.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Sorry.
Yuri was gonna make some tea, so...
I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica.
We're just filling up the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell you... Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Yuuka in club activities?
Exclamation mark.
Yeah, I don't have chocolate milk. I haven't gone to the local IGA yet. Yeah, Yuri is getting some big balls. Yeah. Is IGA bad? Oat milk is yummy though. No, actually, our local IGA sells things for cheaper than Lily's. If they're on sale.
My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Humph. Then let's go, Yuuka.
Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. IGA is like a supermarket chain. It's like a small supermarket chain, I guess. Grocery. Yes, it's a grocery store. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you how much the chalky milk. It's free. You can just grab it off the shelves. Yeah.
Why is it so silent?
Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but... It's also not right for Monica to just judge people like that.
Yuuka, how come even when I do something bad, you're still being so nice to me?
Because...
20 that's way too much for chocolate milk, my friend. That's too much. But also, yeah, thanks for the dono, Steven Delrego. Yes, got it. Yeah, 20 buckies for chocolate milk. I can buy like 5 chalky milks. Yeah.
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions. We can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Yuuka, I really like being friends with you.
Ahaha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too.
I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. You fucker.
You stupid. You big ass, stinky ass, stupid ass, dumbass ass.
Hi. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah.
Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Yuuka, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything's fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. By the way, main character's balls dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. Is it 200 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius? It's just degrees. It's just degrees. Da, 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 da.
I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will.
Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do.
Water break, everyone get your waters out. Organic cucumbers. Why are we talking about cucumbers? I had a cucumber for breakfast today. With my rice. Do you guys like the cucumbers with the skin on or the skin off? Just random question. Both. Do you eat your burgers peeled or not? Hey chat, do you peel your burger? Or do you eat it with the skin on?
Like the wrapping paper?
Skin on the side. I only eat the skin. Organic cucumbers. Organic cucumbers? Gluten-free cucumbers. Boneless cucumbers. What made us talk about cucumbers? I'm so out of the loop with chat. I'm too busy reading the visual novel to read chat. Chicken fingers for dinner. I'm thinking about having chicken fingers for dinner too, actually. Do y'all peel your water? Do you debone your water? Organic cucumbers. Remember, if you're bad in chat, no karaoke. And maybe Chan gets to bonk you. Chocolate cucumbers. Has anyone tried a chocolate dipped cucumber?
When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Yuuka. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Yuuka, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
Ah, because of your huge omega...
Oh, okay, yes. Your spine. You can lean it against the wall. Yeah.
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries.
I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so?
I wonder why that is.
I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book.
I retrieved the book from my bag.
Ah, I have some chocolate as well.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's from her cater. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer together. I'm so surprised there are so many people here just listening to me shittily read out this visual novel.
I can't see too well.
Huh? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this?
Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest! Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Dot dot dot. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper.
Sorry.
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper.
You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
You sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that.
Mom, I'm scared. Don't be scared. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. There's no imagery here. Just pretend I didn't say it, okay? It's okay. Shh. It's okay, babies. It's okay. It's okay, my beans. It's okay.
Bird feeder.
I can't. No, don't make me imagine. That's disgusting. Ew.
I don't even want to think about that.
I don't even want to think about that.
My bad.
Okay, budgie box.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. Oh, look at that dust animation. Wow. She holds it so that I don't have any harder reading. What? She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Well, in that case...
Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Good night. If anyone has to leave, bye bye. Good night. Or have fun. That's okay. No worries. It is the tiniest chocolate I've ever seen. Who even makes chocolate squares that small anyway? Cause like the kind of chocolate I buy, the one from their squares are huge, man. They have huge squares.
Yuuka.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do.
Friends do. And none of your friends do.
Right?
I mean,
Not really in this kind of context, but
yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything.
I see.
the situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. ... How did it even come to this? It was only a kiss. How did it end up like this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Thank goodness I pronounced that correctly. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and I place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breaths on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Yuuka, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah.
Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up, without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to? Yuri.
Let's see what you've... Oh, what the... Let's see what you've written for today. ...
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face.
Do you like it?
Yuuka, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining.
Whoops.
You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery.
Yuri visibly swallows. Gulp. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time.
Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Welcome back, G-Box.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before?
Yuri nods.
Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that?
Again, Yuri nods.
Huh. Even your close friends? ...
Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why.
Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon increments? The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same glint that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I feel like something fucked up is happening here.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's about stuff. Stuff that's not good for you. Don't do, okay?
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Feeding raccoons in the dead of night? Oh goodness, what a weird hobby.
It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Yuuka?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Yuuka.
That's me.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really.
You'd never make fun of me, huh? Thank you. I appreciate the thought. Just Yuuka. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Oh, I guess I'll stop playing at 12:45. I have 15 minutes to just chill and talk about stuff, if you guys want. And maybe karaoke? I don't know, you guys have been a little bit rowdy. No, I'm kidding. I like singing, so it's fine. Who did I show my poem to? Who should I show? Who do I show my deepest inner desires to? Sayuri, Natsuki. Not justice for Natsuki. Monica, of course. Sayuri. Okay. Does it matter? Does the order matter at all? Okay, a lot of Natsuki, so we'll go Natsuki, I guess. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stops short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Eh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty...
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean...
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined for a world of pain from the start.
She knows too much. She has to die. We have to kill her.
At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. So you admit it. I admit it. Now I go Sayori and then Monica. Oh! I like this one, Yuuka! Has some nice feelings in it!
I'm glad. Does it mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think! I don't know! I guess I like it both!
That's not very helpful, you know?
Well, I'm not good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works.
Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, just your audio every time before Sayori speaks.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah! Me neither!
Ugh. Why don't you just at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet!
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad!
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow!
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Yeah, it is?
My cat's looking at me weird. Help. Comfort the cat.
Also send pictures of the cat. Y'all have pets, send pictures. I need animal pictures. They are cute.
just afraid temporarily.
Maybe I'm getting a little better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Yuuka! I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie.
What? Like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all of my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, I'm all alone. I open up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. This sounds kind of sad.
Holy crap. So Yuri, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot! I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Does everyone need hugs? Here, everyone gather around. We'll have a group hug. Everything will be okay. Bye-bye, Cupcakes. Good night. Virtual hug. Group hug! Yay! Everything's gonna be okay. Pat pat. Too hot for hugs? It's okay. Virtual hugs don't pass on any heat. Yeah. Big hugs, everyone. Big hugs all around. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Show it to Monica. Hi again, Yuuka. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go.
I give my poem to Monica. ... Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. I feel like a toad. Time to crack open my second water bottle. There's some ASMR for you. Toads have to keep themselves moist so they can breathe. Goodness. Hydration. Mogu Mogu. I want to drink Mogu Mogu. I could go for some nata de coco right now. Cordial yeah on that. Definite yeah from me. Too big. Too big. Yes. Yeah. Welcome back. Oh, we've got another Gabriel. What are we gonna name this one? G-Tail? Cucumbers? New Gabriel. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you didn't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that... You must be pretty into her.
Eh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kinda whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Oh, we do have multiple Johns. Save me. The colors, they don't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, green, red, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop, violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. What? An endless poem of meaningless. Meaningless. Of meaningless. Load me. Load me? Load me? Load me up with cheese.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract and as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Is this a warning? Is this a threat? Is this a threat? Keep your eyes off chat. No, eyes on chat. What happened? Uh-oh. Looks like no karaoke for all of you. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
It's okay, chat. It's okay, chat.
It's joke. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is gonna be alright. Okay, you have been forgiven. You have been forgiven. But I am reporting you to VVE though. What's your name? What's your name? Dabby, you're on my shit list. Watch out. Watch out.
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Yeah, let me just get a marker out. Your name's on my shit list. Guys!
No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people.
You're going to the Vegemite mines, not Brazil. Yabai. Big yabai.
I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! And on that lovely note, let's slap down a save. And quit the game. Yeah. Da 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 da. Ah. It is almost the end of our session already. There's only 15 minutes left. Okay. Good night. Da, da, da. Good night, my sweet little jelly beans. Here, I'll tuck you in. Make some sheet sounds. Consider yourself tucked. Yeah, finish for today. Just gonna do one song maybe. We'll see how it goes because that's a little bit tired. Might crack and explode. Singing Toad. You've been tucked. Tell us a bedtime story. Ah yes, I will tell you. A Chinese fable. Once there was a man who waited under a tree, and then a rabbit bonked into the tree, and the man was like, "Oh, free rabbit dinner." And so every day from that day forward, he sat under that tree waiting for dinner, and then he starved. Don't expect to achieve greatness from doing nothing. Yeah. Good night, children. His name was Dubby. Yeah. I don't like this story. Why don't you like this story? What's wrong? Hey, welcome, Dio. Welcome back from Brazil again. Thank you for joining in the stream as well. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. That is, can't help falling in love. Yeah. Yeah. She could be a singer, but she's here. No. I could not be a singer. I don't think I can handle the pressure of being a singer. Like having to learn songs super fast, I am completely incapable. Not to mention my favorite songs are huge weeaboo songs. So the furthest I'm gonna get is just Screaming out unravel and dying. A voice of an angle, thank you. You say I can do anything, but I can't bungee jump. I'm terrified of heights. Here's some lore. Can't handle heights. It's super weird, huh? Like a koala that can't handle heights? Hello? Who are you? Oh, I'm sorry if I brought up some bad memories. I have the box voice. Yeah. Gum trees. Yeah, some gum trees are pretty stubby, so it's not that bad. Oh, okay, that's good. I hope our BGM helps a little bit, cause it seems a lot more upbeat, I guess. Yeah. I feel so embarrassed when people say I have a beautiful voice. I don't know why. My face is getting all heated up. Wait a minute. Boop. Thank you, everyone. Again by Yuri. I'm not sure if I know it exactly. I might have heard it before. Yeah. So again, I just wanna thank everyone who donated in stream. So that would be, I think, Cupcakes, Master Teddy's, Mookie Bear, Daleks, Stefan Del Rego, yes, Vitality, Vitality, because there's no T at the end. Who else? Vitality Nonus again? I assume that's the same person. Thank you all very much for the donations, even though they were illegal donations, and therefore will probably be stolen by the popo. Oh, and thank you, Stefan Del Rego again. Just call me Steve. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you for the $5, Steve. You know, I have this whole thing where I name random things in my room. I'm pretty sure I have something called Steve in my room. So it's gonna be a little bit weird to get used to. Yeah. I once had a bean sprout and I named it Jeremy. It was like a project at school where we'd measure like how big the bean sprout would grow. But after the experiment, I wanted to take it home. And I named it Jeremy and I had to break it out of the school. It was good. Did I call my house Yuuka as well? Yes. This house? Yuuka. The tree is Yuuka, I am Yuuka, the house is Yuuka. Black market donations. Oh, good job on your project, Shash. Hope you get a good grade. Hot dogs. Speaking of hot dogs, barbecues. I don't know where I was gonna go with this, but I live next to a river, so there's a lot of barbecue places here. Maybe I should invite some of my friends for a barbecue. Barbecue, I like it, yeah. I like all kinds of barbecue. I like Australian barbecue, I like Korean barbecue, I like Japanese barbecue. Yeah. I like... Sorry. I like... some Filipino barbecue. I feel like I can't really handle anything that's like even like the slightest bit strange to me. Like I have huge issues eating like intestines and stuff. I'm just really picky, I guess. Mongolian barbecue? I've never tried it before. Looks good though. Dying. Yeah. I'll look it up. I'll see if there's any barbecue places near me. For Mongolian barbecue. Boneless barbecue? Boneless barbecue. What's karaoke barbecue? Just get all the chow mein and meats you want with sauce. Ah. Celery salt. On hot dog.
Yeah.
Here's your yeah, man. Brisket is a boneless barbecue. Boneless karaoke. What? Boneless bones. Huh? But the whole point of the bones is that they have bones. Karaoke while having barbecue. Really? Is that like a karaoke bar or something? Like they barbecue? Karaoke barbecue? Hot dog salt. Oh, celery salt? Am I missing something? Am I going to play a GTA game? I've never played GTA before. Ah. So I don't know if I'm gonna play a GTA game. I don't even know if I own one. But we'll see, Sing a high note while flipping meat. Yakuza? I have one of my friends is super into Yakuza. I think it was Yakuza. But yeah, she likes the idol section, apparently. Whatever that is. Da 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 da. Use a piece of meat instead of a microphone. Man, can't the karaoke barbecue sounds like a fun place. Horror game. Been thinking about doing a horror game. Don't know what horror games to do. Persona 5 would be cool. Don't know PlayStation though. What kind of games am I good at? Nothing in particular, I suppose. That's kind of a boring answer, isn't it? I'm sorry. Persona 4 Golden's on Steam. Okay. I will use your donations to buy Persona. I always wanted to play Persona though. I'm glad I have the chance to. I'm pretty sure if you saw that Valorant clip, I'm pretty sure it was a fluke. I've never done that well before. I usually just die. I'm usually just the first one to die. Well-rounded, you say. Thank you. Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia would be nice. I'm not really sure how to make friends with other VTubers though. So it's kinda tough. Wait. You better not donate an entire PlayStation, yeah? Don't. I hope so. I hope making friends with other VTubers is easier than I think it is. It's just everyone's so cute, and like I feel like everyone's just, I don't know. I just don't want to bother anyone, you know. I guess I'll end it here. I think. Yeah. BBE is thinking very, very far ahead. Definitely not yet. Or not ever. I don't know. It would definitely be nice to collab with those people though. They seem super fun. I hope they don't hate me for killing Kiara and Nagura though. Can we get an ara ara?
Ara ara.
Yeah? Well, bye bye everyone. Thanks for joining in the stream. I'm glad that you guys came in to check out what I was doing, even if it was just for a little while. Yeah, I'll do more Doki Doki next week. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Milky Bear, for the $4. Get yourself a chocolate milk. Will do. Bye bye, y'all. Thank you. Mwah.